I greet you all. My name is Kasenge Martin, and I come from Uganda Matters University. I'm handling a section within this course that is renewable energy technologies and decentralization of energy production. Within here, the key contents are the introduction, then solar energy, the photovoltaic, thermal solar collectors, biomass and bioenergy, wind energy, hydropower, geothermal energy, then wave energy, tidal energy, and emerging conservation. Now, to get acclimatized well with renewable energy, it is very important to understand climate change and the associated global energy dynamics. In here, climate change refers to any substantial change in the measures of climate, such as the temperature, the precipitation, and these should all do last for a period of over 30 years. The key indicators of climate change are consistent increase in the global surface temperatures, the decline of water snow cover and the decrease in the ice extent, the rising global average sea levels, and the increasing ocean heat content. Then we have the frequent and intense extreme weather events such as droughts, storms, and floods, the changes in precipitation, especially rainfall levels, the climate-induced changes, and then the anthropogenic issues compounding the climate change crisis, such as the number of human activities and practices that extend beyond the burning of fossil or fossil. Now, they are key drivers of climate change, and they are broadly categorized into two, that is the natural drivers and then the human-induced activities. The natural drivers are basically three, that is the Milankovitch cycles, then the variations in the sun's intensity, and then the volcanic eruptions. On the other hand, they are natural, human-induced activities that fuel climate change. And these are the most significant drivers of climate change and are propagated through the greenhouse gases. These are a host of them that rotate around human activities and then result into emission of greenhouse gases that end up affecting the environment, the climate, and hence causing climate change. Climate change has a host of consequences. For example, it results into radiating forces, it results into surface solar radiation, changes in hydrological cycles, stream flow and runoff, changes in snowfall, changes in ocean temperature and heat content, changes in the salinity and the freshwater content, changes in ocean surface fluxes, changes in water mass properties and changes in the surface waves, changes in the ocean saturation, and then sea level changes. Now, that aside, we have the global energy dynamics, and it's important to note that there is a wide range of energy sources that are used to meet the energy needs of the world, including fossil fuels such as oils, natural gases, and coal, but they also nuclear energy, and then the numerous sources of renewable energy, such as the wood, plants, hydro, wind, solar, and the geothermal. It is important to also note that both renewable and non-renewable energies contribute to the global energy mix, with the latter taking the bigger share. However, each country has a different energy mix depending on the types of energy available. But at a global level, the fossil fuels still dominate the energy mix, accounting for over 80% of the energy mix. The global electricity access deficit to date accounts for 1.2 billion people. That is 85% of the world's population currently live without electricity, especially in rural areas. That is as per the International Renewable Energy Agency report of 2015. About 87% of these people are concentrated in Sub-Saharan Africa and Southern Asia. The global energy consumption has grown rapidly over the past century, driven by the expanding population and increasing of prosperity. Energy demand has risen for virtually all sources: coal, oil, natural gas, nuclear energy, and also the renewables. Um, Now, looking at renewable energy, particularly renewable energy focuses on all energy produced using the Earth's natural resources, such as sunlight, wind, water resources, that is the rivers, the tides, and the waves, heat from the Earth's surface, and biomass. It is clear that these sources are renewable because they are self-regenerating over a given period of time and over a duration comparable with their use. On the other hand, non-renewable energy sources are not renewable and are available in their natural form in limited amounts. Moreover, once they have been used, the time needed for their regeneration is of the order of millions of years. Uh, the non-renewable energy sources include nuclear and conventional sources like oil, coal, natural gas, and peat. Globally, oil and coal are the most utilized, followed by nuclear and peat. It is also important to understand the global dynamics, the global impacts associated with the energy fossils, fossil fuels, and the environment, ideally, the conservation of energy. One of the impacts is that combustion of fossil fuels introduces enormous amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Two, a clearing of survey path as well as paths during the exploration and production deprives ecosystems services. Three, accidental spillages in marine water bodies, lakes, as well as onshore environments continue to occur. Four, discharges and emissions, especially in industrial and produce industrial activities, result into a lot of carbon dioxide going into the environment, and then there is continuous atmospheric impacts to the aquatic life that continuously affect the life of the bodies that are supposed to live in water. The extension are terrestrial impacts, ecosystem impacts, socially valid aspects of physical environment, and then land use is impacted through displacements and disputes over land rights, the rights of indigenous people, and loss of livelihood, including loss of lives. I thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much once again. Martin Kasing is my name, and I come from Ghana Matters University.